is a smartphone and internet addiction a psychological problem? In today's digital age, smartphones and the internet have become essential parts of our daily lives. While they offer countless benefits, including convenience, communication, and access to information, the overuse or addiction to these technologies has raised concerns, particularly in the realm of mental health. But the question remains, is a smartphone and internet addiction a psychological problem? The answer is not straightforward, as it involves a complex interaction of behavioral, emotional, and psychological factors. Number one, understanding a smartphone and internet addiction. Smartphone and internet addiction is often referred to as a form of behavioral addiction, similar to addictions to substances like drugs or alcohol. It is characterized by excessive and uncontrollable use of smartphones or the internet, which interferes with daily life, responsibilities, and personal relationships. The term digital addiction is used to describe this growing problem, with individuals feeling compelled to check their phones or go online, even when it's detrimental to their well-being. Number two, the psychological aspect of the addiction. Yes, a smartphone and internet addiction can indeed be considered a psychological problem. The addictive behaviors associated with a smartphone and internet use are often rooted in underlying psychological conditions. Some of the most common psychological issues linked to this type of addiction include anxiety and depression. Many individuals use their phones or the internet as a way to escape feelings of loneliness, stress, or sadness. Social media, in particular, can provide a temporary sense of connection or validation, which can become addictive for those seeking emotional comfort. Low self-esteem. Constantly comparing oneself to others on social media platforms can lead to feelings of inadequacy. The need to check likes, comments, or views can become obsessive, as people rely on external validation to boost their self-worth. Impulsivity and compulsivity. Some people may develop a compulsive need to check their phones or browse the internet, even when they don't have a specific purpose in mind. This behavior can stem from a lack of impulse control or the desire to constantly be engaged with technology. Number three, how addiction develops, psychological and behavioral triggers. The development of a smartphone and internet addiction often begins with psychological triggers. For example, someone might turn to their phone to combat boredom or anxiety, only to find that the quick gratification they receive from using it becomes reinforcing over time. The instant rewards from notifications, social media likes, or online gaming can create a cycle of dependency, where the individual seeks to replicate the positive feelings, often at the expense of real-life interactions or responsibilities. Moreover, the dopamine release triggered by notifications and social media interactions plays a significant role. Just like with substance addiction, this chemical release in the brain can lead to a pattern of seeking out that pleasurable experience repeatedly. Number four, effects on mental health. Excessive use of smartphones and the internet can have several negative impacts on mental health. Some of the most concerning effects include sleep disturbance. Overuse of smartphones, especially late at night, can interfere with sleep patterns, leading to poor sleep quality or insomnia. This, in turn, can contribute to mental fatigue, irritability, and increased anxiety. Increased stress. Constant connectivity and the pressure to be available at all times can lead to chronic stress. Additionally, exposure to distressing news or negative social media content can heighten anxiety levels. Social isolation. While smartphones and the internet enable communication, excessive use can result in social isolation. Individuals may begin to prioritize online interactions over face to face connections, leading to a sense of loneliness or disconnection from real world relationships. Reduced cognitive function. Overuse of digital devices has been linked to reduced attention span, impaired memory, and difficulty focusing. This can negatively affect work performance, academic achievement, and general well being. Number 5. The role of social media. One of the major contributors to smartphone and internet addiction is social media. Platforms like Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and Twitter are designed to be highly engaging, using algorithms to keep users hooked with endless scrolling and personalized content. The pursuit of likes, followers, and validation can become addictive, especially for individuals struggling with low self-esteem or a need for external approval. The fear of missing out, FOMO, also plays a significant role in exacerbating this addiction. People may feel compelled to constantly check social media to stay informed or connected, leading to compulsive use of smartphones or the internet. Number 6. Is it a real psychological disorder? While the smartphone and internet addiction is not officially classified as a formal disorder in all diagnostic manuals, such as the DSM-5 Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, it is recognized by many mental health professionals as a behavioral addiction that requires attention. There is growing evidence that excessive digital use can lead to significant psychological and social problems, and it has been included in discussions of process addictions, where the brain's reward system becomes hijacked by certain behaviors. Conclusion. In summary, a smartphone and internet addiction can indeed be classified as a psychological problem due to its profound effects on mental health and well-being. It involves a complex mix of behavioral, emotional, and psychological factors that contribute to compulsive use and can negatively impact a person's life. Recognizing the signs of addiction and seeking professional help can be crucial steps toward regaining control and building a healthier relationship with technology. Just like any other form of addiction, early intervention and support are key to managing and overcoming the issue.